A new study is out about how young kids react to excuses. The whole "because I said so" apparently isn't working out anymore. To break down all of it for us is our parenting expert, Dr. Sheryl Ziegler. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
I use this all the time. Apparently not so great. So what did this study find when it comes to kids and excuses?
I think this is a fascinating study because it was a study on young kids, like 2 and 3-year-olds, and they used puppets to practice excuses and then to see how kids responded to them, these little ones. And what they found, I think, is very interesting. They found that when you give an excuse, like let's say you forgot to get something, or you said, oh, we'll get ice cream tonight, and then you don't get ice cream tonight, something like that. They respond best to when you say that your excuse was about helping somebody else. So if you said, oh, I'm so sorry, we can't go to ice cream tonight because our neighbor needs help moving something, and that's gonna take the rest of the night, they're much more likely to be like, oh, okay. But if you don't give an excuse, so believe it or not, some parents just don't give an excuse, or you just say something that was considered selfish. So I am tired and I don't want to go, something that it literally was in the bucket of selfish. They were not very responsive to that at all. Didn't meet that well. But if you're helping somebody else, 2 and 3-year-olds kind of get it. Isn't that lovely?
Okay, good to know. Why is it important to understand how kids react to the excuses?
Because when we looked at the results of the study, we said, my gosh, at 2 and 3 years old, we really are setting moral grounds. And so that has to do with empathy. Oh, so-and-so needed help. Okay, my ice cream can wait. And so I think we don't always look at a 2 and 3-year-old and think necessarily, we think we're teaching them maybe how to share, how to play, but like the study said, this is morality. This was out of Duke University, and they're really setting the moral grounds. So A, it teaches parents, give your kids an excuse. That's the least responded to, yes. give them an actual reason. Try to stick to your word, but if you can't, make sure that you're giving them something that they can process. And that is really important. I think sometimes we go, because we just can't, because I'm busy, because blah, blah, and we just blow it off. Well, they're sitting there and they're trying to process the world, because in their minds, it's a promise, right? Like it's in a simple way of looking how their minds think. Well, but mommy, you made a promise and you broke your promise. Well, if you're going to break a promise, you better have a good reason. And
it shouldn't start with because I'm, apparently, because I'm tired, because I was running late, like it has to be something else. Okay.
So that's my spin on it. At this age, they do better with one of the with really a bucket of truly why. When they're older, I think that's actually very important. Then empathy really kicks in, like, yeah, I am really tired. I really am a human being. But at 2 and 3, they're just not cognitively quite there yet to get that empathy. We wouldn't expect that.
I'm glad you broke this study down for me, because this is the boat I'm in right now with the 2 and the 4-year-old, truly. Okay, so no more because I said so. I'll come up with a better excuse.
Yes.
Because I said so. It makes it more powerful, okay? Dr. Ziegler, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.